experiences I've had in life have just been amazing. You know, I've traveled a lot and I've done so much stuff. And yet, for me, this has been the most sustained experience over a period of time that I've ever had. You know, sometimes you can have an experience which lasts for a moment. Sometimes you can have an experience that lasts for a day. But this experience has been 11 weeks of just an amazing journey that, you know, that has just, I think, not transformed me, but has brought so many areas of my personality and character out that have been there, but maybe not accentuated. But this whole experience has just, you know, just made me so appreciative of so many different things. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I feel like I took a massive risk coming in here, but I haven't regretted 1 minute of it, and I wouldn't have changed a moment of it. I've met so many cool people. I've had so many cool experiences in terms of tasks and meals and just, you know, just good times talking to people. And this is by far one of the most sustained, greatest experiences in my life that I wouldn't have changed for anything. So that's what's meant for me.
Away with words. Away with words.
Andrew. Yeah, Andrew.
Thank you very much. Okay. Well, you know, however sad this may sound, this experience has definitely been the best experience of my life. Like Mario, I feel this experience has changed me completely. You know, hopefully for the better as well. When I came in, I was nervous. I was really uncomfortable with myself. I didn't feel good about myself at all. But, you know, thanks to the people in here, how kind and warm they've responded to me, the tasks that I've done to sort of bring me out of the shower, I definitely feel a lot better about myself now. I think I'll be leaving this house with a lot more confidence and just with the drive to do what I want to do and not be worried about, you know, how I feel about myself, you know, all these self-conscious little things I used to have anymore. I think I'll just be free to do what I want to do. So in that way, this experience has meant so much to me. It has been the best experience of my life, and that's all thanks to you. So thank you very much, and thank you. I'm so grateful to Big Brother for putting me in here in the first place. So,
Mate. That's awesome.
Woo!
That's awesome.
You showed me right up with your speeches, you guys.
Do you want to go next? I think you're next in the
Can
order.
we just have a chill out for a minute? I want to have a drink and all that before I go answering questions, didn't you?
There's no drink here, really, is there? Not much drink here.
It's gone.
There you go, there's a bit of rosé here.
A little bit of rosé. This food is the best.
I might pop out for a fag as well. I feel absolutely annihilated now just at all that food. Why do I have to do it to myself all the time? Oh my God. So when do you reckon Ultimate Big Brother starts? Friday?
Yeah,
possibly.
That's what we assume.
Can all my mates stop voting for me? Just stop it.
I don't think it's just your mate. Yeah.
There is, if you're not allowed to leave the house for a few days, there is no way.
No, to get everyone out and send everyone in, I think that'd be hard to get them one night.
That's what I'm saying. A winner might not even leave. Davina might come in to the interview. She'll go out.
This is Big Brother. With the next housemate, pick a question from the Tombola.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do you want me to do it? Do you run this way or you happy?
Now we'll go reverse alphabet.
Yeah. This is Josie said she wanted to sit down, so.
It's like being at a county fair, isn't it?
It's Wheel of Fortune.
What did Davina do? Did she use the handle or did she spin it like that?
No, actually, it's not.
There was a handle on it.
Yeah, there was a handle. Yeah.
Oh, I've never put my hand in a video before. Oh, that feels weird.
Is there loads of questions in there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What was your favourite task and why? My favourite task was when we had to stick 2 people to a wall, and we nearly murdered Ben. It was my favourite task because it was just so funny. Ben was nearly dying and no one was actually listening to him. And so we had to shut up and get on with the task. And it was quite funny. We made the mistake of wrapping really thick black duffer tape, whatever it's called, tasket. What was it called?
Gaffer tape.
Gaffer tape. Round his stomach so the poor fucker couldn't breathe. He then asked for some help, and his number 1 mucker Dave went to try and help him. Instead of Dave poured some ice down his back, and he barked at Dave like a bloody old station. And yeah, so like, do you know what I mean? There's nearly been a few murders in the house. It's been lovely, it's been enjoyable, and that's why.
Yeah.
Cool. Jason?
We'll make sure the top.
No? The one that sticks out, I guess, is memorable to all of you, and when me and John dressed up as a horse. Even though it seemed like a pretty small task in the beginning, it turned out to be, I think, one of the most memorable for both me and John, probably. Going to Sandown races, dressing up as a horse, with the £500 budget, like riding on our back, in a sense, and we had to sprint off, obviously, towards the end of the line against 13 other horses. Yeah, so that was really fun. It was really weird because we had to obviously go outside the Big Brother house, but keep our identity concealed. It was so fun, and the emotions, like when we thought we actually lost the budget and we're going to be coming home with nothing, and as we read the results and that we were third and won £300 was just amazing, and you know, it was yeah, definitely the most memorable task for me.
Oh, awesome, dude.
I've enjoyed like a load of the tasks we've done. The one we did with Steve in the wheelchair was just an amazing task. That was phenomenal. When Titan came in and did his bit was just amazing as well. And I remember when he gave the message to my wife, it was on my anniversary. My wife spoke out of Titan. It was amazing. And then that night I went into the diary room and had a meal. That was pretty cool on my anniversary. But my favourite task was the ignore the obvious task, which was a really fun task right from the beginning, but part of that ignore the obvious task was my wife coming in and having cream teas and tea on the lawn with Steve's wife, and just to see her sat there for about 20 minutes after not seeing her or hearing from her for like 8 weeks was amazing. So I've got to say that was my favourite task.
Oh, man. Thank you. Well, the tasks are definitely, you know, my favourite moments in the house. I love really getting stuck into them. One of my favourites was when I got to be Jack Bauer, but my favourite task of all time, like Dave, has to be ignore the obvious, because for me, it was so funny, just seeing all the stuff happening around you and not being able to laugh at it. Like, one of the things I found really funny were the tourists that came in. They were really, take picture. That was really funny for me. We had the band in here. We had the postman stripper, didn't we? What other stuff did we have? My favourite part of that task, though, my grand finale, was when Davina came in, sat on my lap, and gave me a cheeky little kiss. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was probably one of my favourite moments in the house as well. Definitely in the top 5. And yeah, and then Jedward came in and Sam Pepper, but you know, whatever. So yeah, that was my favourite task.
Oh, my next.
I thought you mentioned Andrew Stone at some point.
Oh, yeah.
I mentioned him.
Well, my favourite task, sadly, you came in that week. You didn't get to take part in it. But my favourite task was when we had BB High here. With that was just my favourite. I mean, to take part, to record a music video and actually have your own line in a song was just, like, every kid's dream of being a pop star when they're a teenager, and you grow out of those dreams, and then when you actually get the chance to actually be a little pop star, have your own music video, and have your own line, was just the best thing ever for me. And the fact that when we got to watch it, and the fact that we found out it's had over 1 million hits on the